What's good with you folks? This is Ray Davis, coming to you with the truth. This is I Need a Mic podcast where I will be discussing mental health struggles I battle with just like you. Let's talk about it. It's a tagline I use. It's to say enough is enough. Give me my damn mic. I'm tired. The trauma I'm going through. Hey folks, how y'all doing? Yes. Oh my gosh, so we are here for a treat. Yes, hey y'all, say hi to Sally. This is Sally. Say hi. Yes, it's Sally. So yes, as you see,
Hello, world.
yes. So as you see, this is our second podcast interview. So before we get started, content warning. Content warning. If there's anything I had or have said in previous episodes that had offended you or anyone you had shared any episode with, I'd like to apologize. I'd like to also remind you I am not condoning what I said, but on my podcast, I am real, I am authentic, and I'm a warrior. I'm no longer censored, I'm no longer limited, I'm no longer silent. Mental health will censor you, mental illness will limit you, and mental emotions will silence you. Oh, hey, y'all. So, yes, you see, we are here, and I have finally straightened out a little bit of everything, y'all. I straightened out how to record myself on a camcorder. Hey, y'all, it's May, and so I figured out how to record myself on a podcast as well too. And so I had came in, and Sally's here, and we are doing our part two. Our part two. So the title for our interview is back on our steps. Back on our steps. Or of course if you are still struggling just getting over step one, this podcast title could be back on your steps. So once again, guests, go ahead and introduce yourself so people will remember who you are.
Hello, world. My name is Sally McFlores. Um, to make money, I am a barista. I am also, some people like to call me an artist. I call myself a photographer first, and I meet a lot of success in the world of art and photography. My boyfriend owns the Vintage Vagabond, 310 Georgia in Vallejo, California. 310 Georgia Street in Vallejo, California. It's an art gallery, studio, and antique store. It's where we currently are recording this conversation right now.
Yes, and folks, I definitely will be posting some pictures as well too, so that other artists' work that is here in the shop will also get some sort of recognition. And I also would be putting this address on my episode description. So if anybody's interested in wanting to know more on how to involve themselves to this beautiful studio, you're more welcome to coming in and asking questions. So I definitely will be doing that with your help. With your permission, Sally. If you are okay with that, I definitely will be more willing to put this address down on my episode description. So, like I said, everyone can know whenever they come out to Vallejo and they want to visit. Downtown is such a hidden gem. So when you see this place and you only see it from the outside, it's the inside that just shows, just shows all all the good hidden flavors of this town in Vallejo. So yeah, so with our second interview that we have going on today, I had titled today's interview "Back on Our Steps" or "Back on Your Steps," and it is a way to reflect on the things that we have learned from in 2025. So we know with 2026 is literally here. We're in our second month, and it's not only of course it's not only Black History Month, but there are so many other awarenesses that is happening this month. And I was just discussing with Sally that with February not only being a short month in general that we know it to be a short month for, but it's like it's a short month far as awarenesses. So I have and I know I've said this various times, and I'm going to be saying this on I Need a Mic Poetry, is I've been writing Awareness Month's poems because I would like to give everybody, this is my way of giving everybody a voice or giving everybody a mic. And I have said numerous times I threw my mic out and so many people have caught it. And yes, so many people have caught it. And Sally is just one of those who I tossed it and I wasn't expecting Sally to pick it up again. But Sally had picked up the mic and was like, Ray, I'm ready for a part two. All right, I got you. I got you. Let's get through the holidays. So when we get through the holidays, I got you. And so the plan was already put in place. And so I was like just reflecting on my year. And I was like, I know. And I'm like, I know, Sally, and we had discussed it privately that you've been reflecting as well, too. And it's like, it sucks when we got to eat crow. It sucks when we got to view or not view. We got to go through things. And those things are telling us the lesson that's like, I knew I should have learned this in the first place. But our mistakes. Our mistakes teaches us, okay, now you know to use your first judgment, your first initial judgment. And it's like our gut instinct may never lie to us, especially when we deeply feeling our gut instincts telling us something. Yeah, we got to listen. So back on our steps, back on our steps. So, yeah, so you have, of course, explain yourself. You have introduce yourself. You have also recite your platform and your business. I um and I had already explained how we have reconnected. And so, the first question, of course, let's get to it, y'all. Get to it. Oh, first question: how did 2025 treat you? Any new lessons? Any new lessons you had to overcome? You had overcome.
2025 was a rocky year for me. I had a job that I loved. Shout out to Red Bay
Yay!
Cafe
Let's go.
from Oakland, but I worked for them in San Francisco. And I took a chance and I actually left this job that I loved for another job that promised me more money, more security, and that did not work out and kind of stressed me out. And I definitely financially set me back and put me out of work for about 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of that 4 months and all my savings dwindled away, I woke up in hives and I called Red Bay back and asked them if I could have my job back. And they didn't even flinch and they allowed me to come back. And so I'm working for them
Thank you.
again. Thank you, Red Bay. It's
Thank
such a
you, Red Bay.
blessing. And,
Yes.
yeah, I was really happy there. But,
Yes.
we live in complicated times and
Yes.
things are getting
Oh, yes.
to
And
be, I think, a little bit more, things are getting more expensive and there's a
yes.
more
Ooh, come on.
of a focus on monetary
Mhm.
value. And so I took the opportunity to try and do that. I really took a chance to make more money, but I don't know what the lesson obviously is that money can't buy happiness.
Come on now.
And
Oh, yeah.
so I'm
It's a
back
lesson.
in a
Yeah.
in a place where I'm not making as much money, but I'm happy.
Yes.
That's not to say that I'm not going to continue to try and make more money. I do have some other things that I'm going to be working on to try and get back or get myself into a better financial situation. But yeah, it was a very rocky year, and the challenge, the main challenge for me was that I had agreed to do an art photography exhibition at the bookstore Fabulosa on Castro Street,
Mm-hmm.
and these kinds of things tend to cost a lot of money. So
Yes.
it was challenging being financially set back.
Mm-hmm.
And once, thankfully, Red Bait hired me back,
Mm-hmm.
I, with tenacity and determination,
Yeah.
made it work and did my photography exhibition at Fabulosa Books on January
Mm.
10th. And I
Mm.
just barely made it to my photo exhibition with 5 hours of sleep,
Yes.
and it was a success.
Oh yes.
So I feel really blessed to have this opportunity to be showing
Yes.
my creative side here at Fabulosa Bookstore on Castro Street, because once upon a time I used to be a homeless kid who would spange for change out there on the Castro to try and get $10 to buy a burrito, and
Right.
here I'm having
Back
this
then.
full circle moment,
Right.
and I'm actually inside one of the buildings on that street.
See, and that's crazy that is a full circle moment, and that also leads into your second question. Have you or are you on a reflection journey? If so, what are, I want to say, two of the things you're just learning about yourself with on your reflection journey?
Well, definitely viewing myself as an onion these days.
Ooh,
And
oh, that concept. That
we
concept
are
fits.
constantly peeling back layers. And
Yes, that concept hits. Like if you think about that concept, it's like, yeah, every peel back you're gonna you're gonna do, or every peel back every peel, it's gonna lead to more emotional awareness, more emotional relief. As of course, as we know, when onions, they make us cry. Onions make us cry. And so it's like, yeah, that when you do peel back on every layer of an onion, yeah, your emotional awareness is building itself up because you're starting to recognize that, yeah, I'm hurting here, this peel. I'm hurting there with that peel. And it's like once you get through it all, yeah, you do feel relief. You do feel like, okay, there's nothing more to peel. So what is next? Is to feel that relief moment of knowing that you don't have to always be that onion.
well, for me, it's about having a deeper
Yes.
understanding of myself
Yes.
with each layer that I pull back. And the feeling is that there's nothing new to learn,
Hmm.
but that's just not true. You think you understand yourself, and then life teaches you that there's more to learn. And recently I actually reread Siddhartha by
Hmm.
Hermann Hesse,
Mm.
and there's um, some moments at the end that were pretty profound to me, and it's definitely the part about understanding
Yes.
how we connect to our
Hmm.
surroundings, how connected we are, and how we really are just one
Yes.
organism, so to speak. And we're each just living out different aspects of
Yes.
something
All right here.
bigger that is searching for
Ourselves.
uniqueness
Yes.
and individuality.
Oh yes.
But the bigger picture is that we're all one.
Yes. And that definitely even leads into your third question. What did those lessons teach you about yourself? And you definitely had just spoke up on that. So we're gonna get to your fourth question. What is your new attitudes, of course, coming into 2026?
My new attitude is that I can go slower.
Yes.
And I studied Tai Chi, and one of the main things in Tai Chi is about the art of moving slow. And the idea is that you can get more done the
Yes.
slower that you move.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my Tai Chi teacher, she would say to me, and this was something I was hard for me to understand in the beginning, is she would always say, go slow, go slow, go
Mm-hmm.
slow. And then when you think you're going slow,
Mm-hmm.
go even slower. And I was just like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yes.
And but as I get older and the more I meditate on it, the more it makes sense to me. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, with this art show that I just did, I'm finding it for me it was a huge moment of success
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of reasons. Um, but the gift from that is that it's allowing me or showing me that I can go even slower now and I can enjoy my success
Yes.
because I worked so hard to get
Yes.
there. And
Oh yeah,
so
no,
that is my new attitude. And I don't know if you can tell, but even from the first time that we
oh
met,
my gosh, no.
my demeanor and
I
my
see it.
attitude is
No.
definitely has changed, and
No,
I'm loving
it
it.
was the glow for me. It was your glow for me. Like I had when we had reconnect with each other up here at the ferry, and it's like because it was like when we had discussed what you had just discussed as well too. Like of course going back to work and just being privileged that you could have that fallback. It was
Mm,
like, okay, he going through it,
so great.
or he went through it, and it was something that I had, of course respectfully I turned to my roommate and I was like, everybody going through it, boo.
Mm,
She was like, no. I was like, no. He was just telling me a little bit about how he had to be humble and he had to get humble and had to eat crow. And it was like, oh wow. And so she even had relate to it. And it's like, we all going through them type of journeys, those type of lessons, those type
yes.
of
Well,
eye awakening moments.
the illusion is that, and
Yes.
this is going back to what I just read in
Mm-hmm.
Siddhartha, and what is leading me to have a deeper
Yes.
understanding of myself is that the illusion is that we are not going through the same thing, that we are unique and that we are individual, and there is a truth to that. But the bigger picture is that we're all the same, and
Yes.
it's just this thing that's
Yes.
between us. That's what I call the illusion. That's the
Yes.
illusion, right?
Understand it. Understand
And because we can't see past the illusion,
it. Mm-hmm.
that's what makes us think that, oh, I'm an individual, my experience is unique, and nobody can understand what I'm going through because the illusion is there. But if you can learn to see past the illusion, you just understand
Yeah.
that we're just going through the same thing.
Literally.
We're all struggling together.
Literally. And that is something that I have also reflect on within my journey as well too. Just knowing that we literally are going through, and it was like it I always feel like various different energies is going to experiencing how their own versions of what hell looks like. But it's like we all have experienced hell. We literally can say we experienced hell in general just by saying what we had experienced and just by knowing how hard it was for us to get through those obstacles. Because getting through obstacles, it's not easy. It's not easy. And I mean, it's like getting through it, not getting over it. Getting through those moments, it's not easy, but it's also not for the weak. And apparently, a lot of the times, we always say that. Apparently, I'm blessed enough, or I'm grateful enough, or I'm lucky enough to go through some lessons not too harshly, or going through lessons my way of a version of hell, and knowing my version of hell it's not going to be somebody else's version of hell because they didn't step in my shoes. But it's like, no, we all stepped in various different shoes. We stepped in each other's steps.
Well, you
We're
know
not
what
in the shoes, but in the steps.
that makes me think of is that it makes me think of music.
Yes.
And we all experience the good and the bad,
Mm.
but it's like each of us is like a remix of the same song. Just so beautifully and masterfully remixed that we can't tell that we're all a part of the same song, that we are the same song.
Yes. Yes. And that is a
Just an
that is
idea.
it's
I don't
definitely no. I agree. No. I totally agree with you on that.
know.
I definitely listen to. I was just telling my roommate again this morning that I definitely listen to a lot of artists based on my moods, just on how I'm feeling. It's like on some days I'm feeling a little bit R&B. Some days I'm feeling some heartbreaking R&B. Some days I'm feeling some uplifting R&B. It's like or some days I'm feeling some rock or I'm feeling some alternative. It's like my mood changes based on just how I know I feel right now. And it's like it's not gonna stay because once the playlist ends, I'm gonna either be looking for another playlist that's gonna uplift me even more because that thrill, that energy, it's like that attitude, that new attitude, as in like keep going for the positive triggers, keep going for the positive reminders, keep going for the positive awarenesses, the positive spirituality. And I'm like, yeah, so much of that I'm getting back, but it's like I'm getting it back in a various form of myself that other people on the outside of me, they see the glow. And I'm like, what the fuck is this glow y'all talking about? And then I recognized the change that I was experiencing within myself. It's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically just being more wanting to improve myself more physically. I'm like, I gotta work on my mental, my emotional. And it was like this glow. And I started to see it. And I'm like, okay, I see it. Y'all don't know. This glow is just, it's a front. Like, it's not a front, because, like, I see it, but deep down, it's like, y'all don't know. I feel gray. Like, I see what y'all saying about this glow, but inside, I feel gray. And so it's like, I gotta get out of that mode, that attitude. I don't want to revert back to it. I want to keep on moving from it. I want to keep on distancing myself from that attitude because I started to just experience a little bit struggling this past holiday season and the beginning of this year. I'm still struggling, but my knowing that my struggles is getting ready to stop and my blessings are getting ready to drop. And so, yes, folks, that is a piece, that is a poem. I wrote that years ago. I just haven't recited it yet, but I'm thinking about it now because I just mentioned it. But I have said that various times, and I'm like, I need to go back to that piece because it's so relevant to what a lot of us are experiencing, what a lot of us are starting to experience, what a lot of us is getting ready to experience. It's like, no, your blessings will, your struggles will stop and your blessings will drop. You just have to believe that they will. And when they do, you got to take it with all hands on deck. So I've started to experiencing some of my blessings and I'm like, okay, I don't want to say I want more because I don't want to feel overwhelmed. But it's like, okay, I see, I see, I'm listening. It's like I'm listening now. I'm paying attention now. Uh, be patient. Okay, okay. It's going to take me. It's not. It's like I got used to not. I got used to stop saying it's going to take me a minute. I'm like, just give me a moment, and I will get to it. And once I get that moment, it's like, okay, that moment happens out the blue. It just opens up. And it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. And we get to those reflections. And it's like at the end of the reflection period, we get to understanding what it is we truly want, what it is we truly desire. And we started to do research, we started to study, we started to apply ourselves. And it's like I'm applying myself physically more now because mentally I know I have it. And emotionally, I know I want to improve on it. And so all of that, it's like I got so many steps so many steps to continue on to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, let me get back on my steps, man. This is crazy work of stopping. Crazy work when you stop something. When you stop applying, when you stop recognizing, when you stop bringing in awareness. It's like it's crazy work to say yes to stop something so quickly, then say yes to doing something to approve it or something to apply it. And it's like, it's crazy work to stop something, but should be this crazy just to start it up though. So it's like, keep on starting it up, keep on doing. It's just like when I came in and so I was like, Ray, you look so positive. Like your positive nature is coming out and it's out. But
Well,
it's
the thing that I admire about you is
yes.
that you're showing up for your dream.
Yes.
And
Whew, and it's big.
this is something that I say to a lot of people, and it's that if you don't show up for your dream,
Come on.
nobody else will.
Nobody.
And
No.
that's the hardest part is showing up for the dream. We're met with a lot of challenges in life, and we live in a very chaotic world, and it's hard to have a mind of symmetry in this world, and you think in terms of order, but the world make you feel like you're not thinking logically.
Yes. Oh yes.
And that is, if you listen to that, if you listen to what the world is saying, then it becomes more challenging to show up for your dream. But somehow, some way, people like you, Ray, and people like me, we do it.
Yeah.
We make it happen.
I don't have no one to fall back on. I mean, I never did in the first place. But it's like, I don't have no one to fall back on. I don't have no one to lean on and be like, babe, I don't want to. I'm like, fuck, I got to. I got to, because look at the positive things that is happening, that is showing up. And it's like, I gotta keep up with that energy for myself. So yeah, I can't continue on to show up for my dreams. Cause I'm like, ain't nobody can see this vision unless you have the gift. If you have the gift and you can see more deeper than what I'm receiving, please let me know. Let me know. Send me a DM. Send me a DM saying, Ray, I see you. Okay. What is it that you see? Because what I feel like I am going towards, it's like, can I see this through? Can I believe I will be able to pull this through? And it's the work that it's like I appreciate by being busy, because I feel like when you be busy, your mind don't think about what you will be anxious about, of what you will be struggling to overcome, or what you struggling to really get past. So it's like I'm being busy constructively, creatively, because that helps me except bring in more positive triggers, bring in more positive triggers to a lot of the new attitudes that I am developing and I have experienced on not having more patience with myself, so I can say I have patience for everybody else too. And I know that has to start with me. Has to start with me.
It does. You're
And
doing a good job.
thank you.
I
Thank you.
just want to say that I'm not perfect.
Yes.
I definitely always want to put that out
And we're
out
not
there.
perfect. Yes, we both not perfect.
And I want to say that I am struggling to make my dreams come true. But I never miss the opportunity to be there for my dream
Yes.
when an opportunity is presented. And it's because of this that things like me being able to have this photography exhibition at Fabulosa Books was able to happen. I'm sure that on that day that I met Alvin,
Mm-hmm.
the gentleman who owns or he manages Fabulosa Books, who is also an amazing author and wrote the book called Disasterama, which is autobiographical. If I hadn't showed up that day, I wouldn't be there.
Come on now.
And I know I had plenty of reasons. I probably was like, oh, I don't want to go to the gallery today. Oh my gosh, it's just like I have so much to do, and I'd rather be doing other things. And but I showed up that day.
Yes.
And so grateful that I did.
Oh yes, no, I'm grateful that you had as well too. Because being a content creator is not easy. Being a photographer is not easy. Being an artist is not easy. And it does. It's like I said, we have to fall back on ourselves. And I don't have no fallback person. I don't. So it's like, So to finish off this second, oh my God, I don't want this to end. But to finish off this beautiful part two, because it is Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I'm not rooting for no team. I'm sorry. If it ain't the Bay Area, I ain't tripping about you.
I'm Seahawks. Just because it's a West Coast thing, baby. I'm keeping it West Coast. Period. It's West Coast. But I'm not a sports fanatic, so don't get me wrong.
Yes, but no, but with it being Super Bowl Sunday, I definitely would want both of us to get home safely, especially on this Sunday. So, fifth question, of course, hype yourself up. Please let the people know your business page and where to find it.
Oh, I'm ready to hype myself up. This is the good news.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving me this platform to hype myself up on, Ray. I really appreciate you more than you could ever know. And but this does lead me to talk about myself for a moment.
Yes.
What's the biggest thing is that I will be doing a closer exhibition at Fabulosa Bookstores on February 21st. That's a Saturday, from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's Fabulosa Bookstore on Castro Street, San Francisco, California, and I will be there. And it's a photo exhibition, but a fundraiser for Larkin Street Youth Services that I once upon a time used to frequent as a homeless kid in San Francisco. So this is my way of giving back, and we'll be doing a photo exhibition, and we'll have a champagne mimosa bar. We're going to have from the Social Mix, champagne mimosa bar from the Social Mix. My dearest best friend Camille is going to be serving pastries from the Paris Bakery in San Francisco as well. And this is a free event. Of course, we're going to have Muschetti's Coffee, and we're going to have Red Bay Coffee, and we're calling it, and it is Breakfast at Fabulosa. So please, I'm really just trying to be like, be there. February 21st, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Fabulosa Books, my photo exhibition closer. And that's it. Also, you can find me on Saturdays at the Vintage Vagabond in Vallejo, California. That's 310 Georgia Street. And
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I definitely question is your event posted on your Instagram page?
Yeah, not yet. But you can find me on Instagram at Sally McFlores Quest Shop. That's KQWSTSHOP Quest Shop. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and post that right now as we talk.
Yes. No. I definitely appreciate it, because I'm also gonna, of course, I'm also gonna be putting your Instagram page onto the episode description as well as a coffee shop. So that's why I was asking, because I'm definitely going to be posting it up on the episode description so that other people can know about the areas of the Bay Area and know what else do the Bay Area have as well too, because everybody has been visiting out here for the Super Bowl. But let's see what's going to be out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good energy out there, I have to say. Like, I'm not the biggest sports fan. I don't get fanatical about that. I am excited that Bad Bunny is doing his thing, and I totally 100%
I'm actually
support him.
Right, I'm actually interested in seeing how creative the NFL is going to be with the halftime show.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Right, so I'm
love Bad Bunny.
Yeah, so I'm all about supporting the artists and really supporting just and supporting how people can be very creative with various things. So I'm all about the artist. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish and close out with a closeout quote. Before, oh yeah, so I don't know who said this, but whoever did, thank you. Feel good about your journey. There might be failures, but there is success too. Grief is there, but so is joy. You came this far, despite barriers. You have potential to go much further. Be grateful for making it here. Be hopeful for the way. Be hopeful for the way ahead. We said it for somebody in the back, in the deep back, in the deep back who just popped in on this episode. Feel good about your journey. There might be failures, but there is success too. Grief is there, but so is joy. You came this far despite barriers. You have potential to go so much further. Be grateful for making it here. Be hopeful for the way ahead. Oh man, I do want to end this, but gotta end this. Oh man, so now you have heard us speak some truth. This is our way of passing the mic to you. We hope your our courage, will, and drive motivate you. Take care, stay safe, and if you have any kids, cannot stress them any further enough. Please kiss them babies every day.